Alright, hello YouTube. Today is Wednesday. New comic book day, obviously. Very, very, very small week. I debated whether or not I should even do this video because it's such a, because it's such a small week, I just wanted to get, a new video out there, so I was like, screw it, I guess I'll just do this. But like I said, very, very small week, so I have two back issues and I have two trades. And I will be back tomorrow, actually. I am going to the comic store. I'm going to That's Entertainment tomorrow in Worcester. Um, I was just there last week to get. I was just there last week, to get rid of, like some graphic novels and stuff that I didn't want anymore. Um, and I came out of it with like $70 in store credit, so I will be going back tomorrow to pick up some stuff that I want. But let's get started. So first up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man Torn #4. And then this I'm rather excited about. We have Tomb Raider Sacred Artifact #1 of 4. This is from Dark Horse Comics. And then that is it for the floppies. I have two trades. Werewolf by Night, Red Band. This is part of the Marvel Red Band label. I have heard this is pretty good, or I did a little bit of, research on it, and it actually sounded pretty good. But it says here, Jack Russell has been trying to live a simple life, but when he finds himself in the middle of a mysterious massacre, he's the prime suspect, with his memories missing and his wolf form out of control and off the leash. Will Jack be able to clear his name, or will his friend, Eliza Bloodstone, finally realize he's a rabid dog that needs to be put down? The blood trail of the werewolf will lead from the Savage Land in confrontations with Moon Knight and the Incredible Hulk. Meanwhile, the demonic Lilith has been biding her time, setting the stage for a hellish uprising with Death Watch and the Hood. And plus Craven the Hunter has his sights set on Jack Russell. And what impact did Bloodhunt have on the other Werewolf by Night, Jack Gomez? Who I am not familiar with. But yeah, so this should be pretty good, hopefully. Um, I've heard that this run is supposed to be, sort of like an homage to the, you know, to the classic run, in the 70s. So there's that, and then I have the Terminator Out of Time Volume 1. This collects all 5 issues, from what I understand. It's a mini series. Uh, get it, buy this book if you want to live. Judgment Day has come. Skynet has risen, and its plans to wipe out the human race are in full gear. Those plans involve the present, but with their recent discovery of time travel, Skynet can now smother the human race before it becomes a threat. The analytical mind of the emergent artificial intelligence has calculated many variables and scenarios through time. It has launched a sequence of attacks on humanity during the apex of its own civilization, the late 20th century, and time is literally on the machine side. Opening a new front in the war, the Terminators are dispatched across the globe to target resistance fighters, their ancestors, and anyone unlucky enough to be in the strike zones. When all of history becomes a war zone, uh, nowhere and no one is safe. And there's actually some pretty solid artwork in this book. I am not familiar with this artist, but there is just some great art here. Um, there is some really, really good art here. So yeah, so I am looking forward to this one as well. And that is it. That is what I got. So let me know what you guys think of these. Let me know whether you've read them and what you thought of them. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.